Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a few pocket hugs and some crystals. And Terry had sent me this in a big package that she had sent me a while ago. So I want to see if I can pour these like in clear and then make like a chandelier type pendant. So that's what I'm going to try. So we're going to do the hearts first. So I bought this on Amazon, and these are the size hearts that I have, which they're okay, but they cover the wording. So for these bigger ones, I'm going to have to make my own cards. But since I got this mold, I think this is going to be a better, this one's going to even be better. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to move this aside for now. So I just pulled out a few things, but I thought maybe we could use some of the, here we go. Some of the extras, little bits that we've been making and kind of putting in containers. Because I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with those? I got to be able to use them in something. And I'm not feeling the greatest. My stomach is, I don't know, I'm just not feeling the greatest. So I figured we could, between these, some of these turtles, because they will fit, these will fit better in the bigger ones. We can have them swimming however, we want them in there. Or we could put like some roses and some, and then back them with a color that complements the color of whatever embellishment. So that's kind of what I thought. So I've got my UV resin by Craftor, the hard type. I did pull out my Let's Resin dark colored UV resin. I do have a few stickers, not stickers, but temporary tattoos. So we will start with that. So first of all, we've got to figure out kind of, and I do just want to wipe them out just a smidge. I think I'm going to make a few of these in clear. I'm going to do one in clear first to see how it actually looks. Because that could be like the big pendant on the bottom, and then we could add some of these. So I did pull out like my little drills and stuff. So I'm going to try to keep this fairly simple, so anybody can do it. And I also pulled out some Mylar Flakes because those look really good in these. So I don't know exactly what we're doing, but we're going to start with something. All right, let's pick one of these little turtles. Now, is he going to fit in? He would fit in there, but I think he's going to go better in this one. So I figured if I could figure out what I want to put in what, then I can just take them out, fill them, drop these back in, and cure them. So we'll do a flower there. And I'm just trying to see how that might look with a leaf. Okay, so we could do that. I think both of those would fit. I'll just have to do them in 2 different stages. And let's do a couple of little, so we have a black with glitter, and these are the little butterflies molds that I also got. So yeah, that we could put like two in each of those. And you know what? We even got this little bird. Let's just see how he looks in one. Maybe in the bigger one. And let's see. And let's and then we'll do a couple, we'll do that one plain, and just trying to see what else I have in my little bucket here. Yeah. You know what? We're going to try it. All right. So that leaves us now. All right, so I'm going to pick out some colors. All right, we can do that off. Let's get the resin poured. Let me get some gloves on. I am going to put, my cotton gloves underneath, because my hands are starting to feel a little bit better. So I would like to keep them that way. Alrighty. So let's get these ones going here. I'm going to pull a set of tweezers and that, because I'm hoping they're going to magnify the look of what is in there. So I had tipped it upside down, so hopefully we get no bubbles. So I'm going to go about halfway. Okay. see one bubble in here. And let's get some alcohol. Just going to give that a little spritz. And we're going to plop him in there. So hopefully we get no bubbles. Oh. All right, well, you can go in that one. And you can go in this one. And well, I guess these are just going where they think they want to go instead of where I want them to go. So, I mean, we could make these pocket hugs, or we could make them pendants or keychains, or, you know, whatever. All right, let me get this in there and get that one curing. I'll cure it for 2 minutes for right now. And I think I'm going to put some Mylar flakes on the back. Got something in that. Maybe I can get it out once I pour the resin. I hope I feel better by tomorrow, because we have the art walk, and yeah. Okay. Trying to get those two little bubbles. Probably have to use my lighter. Get these to the surface. Another piece of glitter. Yeah, I might as well just pop it back on. They're cured, but we'll just let them keep cooking a little bit. All right, so let's get Mr. Turtle in this one. And we're going to put little birdie bird in this one. Just trying to coat him. And we will get the flower. So I am going to take this out. And kind of let that because I can see a bubble in the flower. Oh, gosh almighty. Why do they make these lighters so hard to light? And then we will put this in on the next little layer. Okay. So those are all cured. Let me get, where are my medicine cups? I know I have a ton of them, but I cannot find them, so we're going to use these. This one, I'm probably going to back in a dark blue because there's not much room on this one, so come on, bubble. All right, so let's mix up so we've got some of this blue. Oop. And let's do the green. And then I'm going to back it with a little tiny bit of black. Now, I have no idea how these are going to look, guys, because I've never done these this way before, but I figured why not? All right, and that leaves us enough room to do a dark layer on the top. Hang on here, my bottom light. There we go. Wasn't working right. And then this one we'll do, oh, you know what? I put them in the wrong one. Oh, well. We'll do the green in this one. That's fine. Okay. And we'll take these out. And we'll get those cured. Okay, so let's see. Olive green, we have black, we have light purple. Let's do the olive green, do a layer of the olive green on the bird. Okay, and let's do a little bit of the green sparkle there and the blue sparkle in this one. So I know I need a little bit more of these because these hearts are bigger. All right, so let's get the green in here. And who knows what they're gonna look like. They might look like yucky. I'm actually gonna put just a little bit of this kind of in here and see what we get. Just to kind of, I don't know, give a little sparkle maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's get our blue. So I am going to be working on a really big bling project. So that's one of the reasons that I'm making the, like the chandelier pieces. So I'll do a few with you and then I'll, since everything is out, I'll just make some more, you know, after. But yeah, I'm going to need some for a project that I'm, and it's not a resin project, so I don't know if I'll film it. If you would like to see it, put it in the comments and, you know, I will gladly make a video of it. Because I'm really, oh, you know what, I forgot the leaf. Oh, well, we're not going to put the leaf. I forgot. And I already got the color in, so, all right. Let me make sure we have no... And then we still have room for a top coat. Okay. I'm really curious to see how these are gonna come out. So I have my black, and I'm probably just going to put a little bit more of that color to dome it. a couple bubbles. And I think it was this one, the dark cyan. Yeah. Phew. Okay, that one is domed really well. Come on, bubble. Come on. Spend more time fighting these dang bubbles than we do anything else. Where's the black? Right here. All right. Now we're gonna do the swap. And that one, I guess I'm gonna need the black on that one as well because I did put those flakes in. So I'm probably gonna run out of black and then I'll have to make some up, which is no big deal. That definitely needs more. And I mean, they don't have to be domed because they are going to be pocket hugs. But if we, you know, did decide to turn them into something else, it would be nice for them to be domed. Okay. Get these last few little bubbles. Okay. Pop. Whoa. Whoa. Now I gotta fix it. There we go. I picked that up a little too aggressively. ready. I'm going to take a clean paper towel here. And I'm going to set it down. That one, I don't know. Okay, so there's our little turtle dude. And it's weird, it's like picking up like a ring around the turtle where I stopped the resin the first time. And this is the 2 butterflies. So I don't know, I think the film took away from them. And that's a bow and a butterfly. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not liking those. I'm not. But you never know. Somebody else might like them. So let me see how they're going to look on the cards. Yeah, much, much better. Yes. And let me think. What do I want to use for... I think I can just use... we'll just put a little bit of E6000, I guess, on them. I have the glue dots, but all right, so there we have our pocket hugs, and I'll just wait for these to dry. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour some in clear because that's kind of what I'm, wanting to go for, is like that clear, transparent, just sparkly look. All right, and we'll do a couple of smaller ones. Okay. So these I definitely want to try to get as many bubbles out as humanly possible. because I don't know if, you know, like how sparkly these ones are. So hopefully they have that, you know, that good sparkle from like a crystal-y diamond type look. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Get these out. And I will set this in. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's going to have to go in the long way. All right. So I'm just going to get these out, and then we will look at them. All right. And this one has just a little overage on it. Are we ready? Oh, now that's really cute. That is really, really cute. Oh, I am not liking the green, but that would be really cute, doing different colored birds like that. That would be adorable. I'm not liking that green at all. I should have had more clear. I should have brought that clear up. Oh, now this one is gorgeous. But it also has a very thin layer of black. So I'm wondering if that's the difference. These ones had a little bit more. This one is absolutely beautiful. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And you know what's weird is usually the pieces that I really don't like are my first pieces to sell. I'm going to put a little bit more glue. These are bigger hearts. Yeah, these definitely are better for pocket hugs, for sure. Okay. Oh, just going to put a bit more. Turn that around and get the other ones, and then I'm going to dome those. So yeah, these are really, really cute. This one here and this one are my favorites. Now, I could do like the red turtle and do that pink glitter. So we might actually, let me do, where's the small one? So I'm going to definitely put more clear this time. And we're going to pop that in. And that is a smidge too much, because I do want to leave a little bit of a layer for the back coat. All right. Okay. Let me see. No, that is too big. All right, let's try some other butterflies here. What colors do we have? All right, I have a dark green. And a light green. Oop. Okay, put them in. And then we're not going to back these in black. We're just going to back them with the Mylar flakes. And that way we can see the difference. Come on. Okay. Now we're going to just top these off, because I do want these domed. I know I have 4 more there, but because I can only put half of this in at a time, I don't want to spill them, so I should just use my cordless one, but I got too much stuff on my desk. I guess I need a bigger desk. All right. Okay. Those are looking pretty domed. Okay. So let's do the pink, the red one. And I gotta pick some to do a like a temporary tattoo, because I wanted to show you guys that. Stick. Well, I had a popsicle stick somewheres. Well, I guess we're just gonna take another one. You know what? This might be actually pretty in the green as well. We'll see if we have enough. So this one, I've got to save a little bit of room for a clear back coat, because these make it for a rough background. I mean, it doesn't matter, they're going to get glued down, but I still want them to be nice and smooth. Okay. Now, all right, so those are cured. So there are a few bubbles, but let's just see. So yeah, these are definitely, they will definitely make the, like the little things that I want. I'm just gonna have to do them off camera, because I've really got to get the bubbles out, and that is like the most time consuming. But I can show you basically like what I kind of like what I'm thinking. Let me just top these 4 off. Oh. This out, and oh, get that in. All right, and then we're just going to back these with the clear. Okay. So let me pick these up. Okay. Oh, there's my stick I was looking for. All right. So just kind of get those up out of the way, and then I can start drilling my holes there. Oh. Hang on. I guess I way over poured. Oh, come on. Okay. Stick it on the top there. Okay, so I think I can take my gloves off. All right. So let's take our hand drill. All right. I'm just gonna, I can't tell if it's these that are still a little tacky or if it's my fingers. So we're gonna put those in there. All right, let's put this over here. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to drill a hole and I figured the hand drill would probably work better because I would have more control. But and I don't know how to work this stupid thing, so all right, no. I'm gonna just use my little jewelry oney. And hang on here. I gotta unplug that. And all right. I just switched my plugs around. All right, so we are just going to that's why I hate this one. It's like it unscrews itself. See if this works. There we go. My goodness gracious sakes alive. Let me grab pliers. Oh, hooked up on my lights. All right, that's through. Let me get this one, and then I can kind of... So when I do these to do my chandelier things, I will use my actual Dremel instead of this jewelry tool, because it's going to work much better. So basically what I want to do is... jump things in here. We do. Okay. So I want to use different sizes, different shapes, and make these like hang down. Come on. There we go. And my things are all sticky. You know, and then, hang on. Something has got resin on it. So then I want to put another one and have it hang and just keep like building. Even if I have to add sections of chain in between, you know, I can put some hanging this way, or you can hang these like on the bottom, you know, like if you were making a vase or something, you could have these hanging off it. So that's what I want to do with these. I'm just going to have to figure out a way of getting these drilled. Probably not making them as, maybe as thick. Make them a little bit shallower. So that is my plan with this. So, you know, I'll work on this a little bit, see if I can get something together off camera, and then I can always post some pictures for you. But let's pop out our last two. All right, and let's see. Oh, much, much better. Now you can see that turtle in there. And he's still kind of picking up that little rim around, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, this is way better. Way, way better. So that is our pocket hugs. So in just over an hour, we made 6, 7, 8 pocket hugs and played around with some gem thingies. Okay. Oh. Would have helped if I clean the edge of this one up. There we go. There. And that way, if anybody buys things off me tomorrow, I can hand them a pocket hug. And they come with these cute little bags as well. So then we just put them in there. And they get a nice little hug. Oops. And then by tomorrow, the glue will be completely set, which is a good thing. Oh. I'm going to just put these in and then let them sit. But yeah. I'll let the rest sit just because I don't want them to detach. So that is our little pocket hugs, guys. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.